I think every now and then you get a movie that comes out of nowhere, and you just up here like, oh, this movie's gonna be okay. It's whatever, but it just blows you out the water. This one right here did not see it come. I knew after the trailer that I saw, I was like, ooh, like I saw something. After I saw like this little clip right here, after I saw that part, I was like, oh, it's going down. And it did not disappoint. Hands down, probably one of the best movies I've seen this year. And it's a Hulu original movie at that. But the base of the movie stars, if I'm not mistaken, I think her name is Bryn or Brian. Um, the thing about this movie is so weird is that there's very any dialogue in this entire movie. And the character starts off in his house, this old house that she moves back into after a traumatic event happened in her childhood. And they really don't kind of divulge into like towards the end what happened, but people in the town kind of looking at this girl crazy, up and down. And then one night she finally wakes up and hears a strange sound and goes to find out that someone's breaking into her house. So she hides, and then she finds out it's an alien, and then she actually kills the alien and goes into town to tell people. And then you start getting a sense of why the people kind of hate her in that town, because people are giving her dirty looks, and it's just, and then she wants to tell people what happened, and she gets turned around and then goes back home, and then a lot of the townspeople have turned into aliens, and so now she must fend for herself against said aliens. But the thing that I loved the most about this movie, it was your typical alien movie, because I didn't like the fact how the alien was just a gray alien. So you were just like, okay. But then they had a couple different other renditions of alien. This movie really kind of reminded me of like another version of The Quiet Place. And the way it ends, it gives you a lot of pause. Like a lot of people have to rewatch this movie, because there are so many subtle details that you can miss. Like, because, and the thing I love about this movie is that it's only an hour and 30 minutes. So after like 20 minutes, you're in the core of it. Like, you're seeing her fight these other aliens, and then to do all this with barely any dialogue. Like, Bryn or Brian, played by Caitlin Dever, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She did her thing. Like, it's like when you watch this movie, and just to think that how she really didn't have that much dialogue, she didn't need the dialogue. Girl handled the movie by herself without almost any words. And it was good. It was titillating. You were just excited for everything that came next. And like the ending is like one of them endings you just feel like, what? And it loses some people, but then it not to give away, you have to watch it again and be like, it actually was a good ending for her. So hands down, like one of those sleeper movies. Like, if you have not seen No One Will Save You, it's on Hulu now. Go check it out. Thank God I got my friend's Hulu subscription.